Hello. Today I'm going to show how to use your Google account to use Cisco Anyconnect to VPN into the school network. This shows a laptop in the process. First, we have to determine if Anyconnect is already installed on our laptop. Since it's Cisco Anyconnect, typically it would be here under the C's for Cisco, and then we see Cisco Anyconnect here. Or it might be here. We see Cisco Anyconnect is here. Sometimes, depending on where it's gotten installed in the past, maybe it would be in your desktop. Mine isn't on my desktop. Or if you've used it before, maybe it's in your system tray. Okay. You can also go into here and just have a look and see if it's managed to get parked somewhere else. And here you see where Cisco Anyconnect is on this machine. And if Cisco Anyconnect is nowhere in your machine, I did do a separate video on how to download and install Cisco Anyconnect, okay, using this video I'm highlighting with the closed captioning here. Okay, so we're going to bring up our Cisco Anyconnect. And your IT person should have given you information about what the name of your firewall is. Ours is gaps.k12.nc.us. So we're going to highlight that and park it in our Anyconnect window. Then we're going to hit the connect button. Okay. Now you briefly saw this thing flash across here. These are our pull downs here. Okay. Your IT department may have your access set up different ways depending on what you need to get to inside the network. And you can see in our case, we're supposed to be getting into the heating and air conditioning area or the HVAC area. That's already chosen for us, but you need to be sure whatever your IT department told you to use, that you're choosing that in this little pull down. Okay, so we're going to choose the HVAC. In fact, I'm going to kill this because another way of doing this is you can do the name of the firewall and then a slash and then HVAC instead of using the pull down. Okay, but however you want to do it, we hit the HVAC and we see our Google window coming up. Okay, so your window for Google may vary a little bit depending on whether or not you already have logged in. Okay. So we're going to choose our user who's logged in at some point on this machine. Next button, password stored, hit the next. Okay. Now you may or may not see this continue button like welcome to the network, but we do see this message about you've successfully authenticated. You may now close the browser tab. Okay. I'm going to close the browser tab. Now, if we had no need of getting into anything in the network right this minute, we could hit the disconnect button. But let's continue to try to get to what we need to get to in our network. We could perhaps remote desktop into other things in our network or bring up a web page, whatever our administrator has configured. So we try and do that, but suppose we can't do that. Suppose that's not working. We're going to need to be sure that we have a route to whatever it is we need to get to in our internal network. And when we hit the gear button here on Anyconnect, we bring up the route details and you see where the firewall is configured for us to have access to 2 devices inside the network. Okay. So we have device A, device B, we have access to both of those. If we need device C access and we don't see device C here, that's a firewall configuration issue. In which case we would need to take a screenshot of this and tell the administrator, hey, Google worked, but I'm not able to get to the things I need to inside my network. Okay, and that is about it.